Hey y'all. So here's like a video light bulb moment. It's gonna be a little bit longer than a short because I'm gonna make it a video. I was just listening to Darius Daniels, a pastor that's on YouTube, um, talk about being first. And I find it so crazy because we don't realize how much the Lord is using us. We don't realize how much he puts inside of us before someone else says something, or what you have in you if you have or haven't expressed it, and then you hear that confirmation through someone else. He does often and sometimes send confirmations. Not every time will he send a confirmation, but he will send you confirmations when he has or wants you to do something, and you're questioning or hesitant about it. Anyway, we're 2023 now. He was talking about being first, and I had spoke about being first, I think in 2022 in the summertime or something like that. Anyway, um Job is the one that I've chose because in the Bible we hear, or we can now read about disciples and what they've gone through, and what they've endured, or an overview summary of how they felt and how they kind of, the beginning, middle, and end. We don't know all details of these individuals. But I say that to say this: when you're chosen to be first, you don't always have direction. You just have to continue to move where you know, or think, or feel He's telling you to go. You will not always have a, what is it, a outline. You will not always have direction. You will not always have um someone to have done it before you, because he's choosing you to be first. First is difficult. People think first is easy, but it's not. When you're the first child, it's not easy. When you're the first of anything, it's just not easy. When you're the first person trying to make something of yourself, it's not easy. Being first can be difficult, but I would just say, keep going, keep pushing, stay strong, because when you follow what it is that he wants you to do, people around you would see that you've made it, but eternally you feel that you're struggling. It's so crazy how the world um view individuals. You can look on the exterior and think they have it all together, but eternally, or they don't. Anyone that looks like they have the answers are praying and keeping faith and keeping hope the same as you. I think they've just mastered the ability to have a severe poker face. And they also know that, even though things are hard, have been hard, and probably will be hard in the future, that Jesus is present and he's just there. And life is so difficult when you're trying to be right. Okay? It is not easy trying to live right. You have to try to watch what you say, try to watch how you feel, try to watch what you put in your space, what you allow your body, your mind, and your spirit to consume. You have to watch, what you express, how you express. You have to try to be grateful for everything when you're not so happy. You have to keep encouraging people when you don't feel encouraged yourself. You have to, just all these emotions and feelings one individual in this world have to go through. To sum it up, life is difficult, and it's going to always be difficult, but it's our decision to live in that difficult. It's your choice to live in that difficult. Just as many things there are in life to um kind of highlight what's going wrong, there are just as many good things too. So just because life is difficult, um you don't have to stay there. You have a choice. You can focus on the difficult parts of life, or you can turn it around and kind of focus on what is going good, what is, you know good about your life. It may not be ideal, it may not be um, all that you wanted it to be, but it's life. And the truth of the matter, I was just telling my kids about this, is that even though you may look at your life as being difficult, there is someone in this world that will change places with you in a second. There is someone in this world that will take what you have that you consider as being nothing and trade with you in a heartbeat. So find a place of gratitude. When things get hard, keep praying, keep staying faithful, and understand that when you're chose to be first, that's just what it is. He chose you because he knew that he can trust you. He chose you because he know that what needs to be done, you have it in you. And you just got to keep going, because you don't want him to choose somebody else. You don't want somebody else to get your blessings. Let them get their blessings. But you get your blessings. So keep going. Keep moving. And there are many of God-fearing, respected, and Jesus people out here. You are not alone.